Volunteer firefighters have worked through the night in an effort to bring a string of bushfires under control. One house has been destroyed.
SBS reporter Manny Seegers joins us live now from Winmalee in the Blue Mountains west of Sydney. Manny, are there any blazes the fire service is still concerned about?
Good evening, Sarah. Well, tonight fire crews say that there is still one blaze that is a concern tonight, and that's here in Winmalee. There were three other blazes which were taking place earlier today in Windsor Downs, Marsden Park and in Londonderry. But those three have now been brought under control. But the crews here in Winmalee are still facing a big night of backburning. This is what firefighters battled throughout the night, a wall of flames on both sides of the road between Yarramundi and Winmalee, as bushfires raged in the foothills of the Blue Mountains. But this morning there was relief for Winmalee. The tough and courageous work by fire crews overnight prevented what could have been a major disaster. This early start to the bushfire season is not a good sign for the entire country.
Start to take your precautions now for summer. Don't leave it another month or 2 months. Clean out your gutters, prepare your plans so that we can battle what is clearly going to be a difficult bushfire season.
Today, New South Wales Premier Barry O'Farrell and fire officials went to the fire zone in Winmalee, paying tribute to the more than 1,000 firefighters and volunteers who've been battling early outbreaks across the state. The Rural Fire Service hasn't ruled out the possibility the fires were deliberately lit or were the result of recent hazard reduction burns. An investigation is underway.
Their focus is to have a look at where these fires started and how these fires started, and that will include detailed analysis of the effect, if any, as a result of hazard reductions occurring in this area in the last week or so.
A home was destroyed at Marsden Park. Julia Laurie's house is in the bush. The fire has come very close to her home and she spent the day backburning.
By going down the slope, we're containing the heat, but because if it comes from the fire's coming from over there, so it will just come up like a tram and just nuke this house.
Others in Winmalee are counting their losses from fire damage to property.
I'm shattered because there's a lot of new furniture I bought in the last 6 months and it's gone. I had no insurance. I've got my life.
Well, the emergency warnings may have receded, but as you can see, the flames certainly haven't. There is just a row of houses here which are just metres away from these massive flames behind me. The heat is intense and the smoke just keeps moving in every direction. And if the wind changes just even for a few seconds, those flames could then move closer to those houses. Tonight, fire crews are still battling several blazes across New South Wales. Fire officials say it could take many days due to the unusually dry conditions. Now, this fire in Winmalee is basically in the shape of a massive horseshoe, which is it burnt out about 1,100 hectares of land. There's about 400 hectares left right in the middle of it, which fire crews are working on tonight to try and make sure that no fire goes in there, because if it does, they're looking at another 3 or 4 days of backburning and trying to bring that blaze under control. They're confident that they will be able to get on top of it tonight, but now it's just a matter of residents remaining vigilant and to listen to any other further updates that come through. Sarah?
Thank you, Manny. A lot of work ahead of them. Manny Seegers reporting live there from Winmalee.